Hello everyone and welcome to my next reaction to Dead City. So things are ramping up. That whole moment with Negan in the last episode was quite something. I'm really interested to see what's going to happen when the Croat and, Negan sort of see each other again. I know that they're probably gonna try to use Negan to draw him out, but I feel like there's a lot of ways that this can go, and I'm nervous about most of it, yeah. But I'm really excited to see what happens next. I am also want to say I'm nervous for these new people that Maggie and Negan have come across, because I don't know, they, I feel like, are going to try to be as helpful as possible, and I love that, but they could really get mixed up in, in some shit and might not make it. I don't know. Oh goodness. Let's get into it.
You gotta talk. You need help? How am I supposed to know if you ain't yelling for it?
That's why he tried to kill us last night. Guess we ain't the only ones he pissed off. You lost your dino. God damn it. Dropped it, huh? We goddamn trace our goddamn footsteps.
This is important. Oh no. Wow, when there's a will, there's a way. I don't know that you'd see me doing that.
Hey, that's good for cuts. Can I bum a little bit?
No.
Oh.
Faith is safe until around 30th.
Oh.
We don't take no orders from no bridge and tunnel nutcase.
So now he tries to kill us.
Only one of us ever got out alive. And that wasn't any kind of luck. I'm gonna go check the alley.
It's tougher than she looks, and she looks tough as shit.
Oh. Maggie. Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
And dang, the parade's looking a little rough this year.
We could show them.
No. The decision's already been made.
Oh
So
boy.
what, we're just gonna sit around twiddling our dicks? He invaded our home.
And now there's even less of us, and I don't know if I can. I mean, going back there.
A fella down south showed up out of nowhere, a lot like this guy. Protection. Sanctuary. So they got together, and they decided it was time to take that hammer back.
So what happened?
It worked.
Hell yeah, it worked.
See, I would love their help and everything, but I totally understand if they don't want to. I mean, saying that it's dangerous and that you could lose people is a severe understatement, you know?
Welcome.
Oh boy.
The door kept opening. Well, let's just say there was no more food or medicine. I ran as fast as I could, followed the framework, found the tunnels.
He and the Croat know each other. They go back. Way back. He knows how he thinks.
So they buddies did.
Word. Took a shot at him.
This guy
Took her
is
off.
not about it.
He can bait him.
So how's he gonna bait him? You don't think he's gonna want payback? Eye for an eye, dick for an ear.
Maybe.
If you want.
It will work.
Y'all gonna get us killed. And for what?
For my son. So that I can get my son.
Your son is already dead.
Ooh. I know he's in complete opposition to what Maggie and Negan are trying to do or whatever, but like, I don't really blame this guy for voicing these concerns, because I mean, come on, you know what I mean? Woo.
Not bad for a jail, no? What is the most abundant natural resource on this island?
Walkers?
Death.
Oh.
The sewers are full of it. The gas can be pressurized into a liquid fuel. Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
What we
His
have
face.
built here. We must stay safe. You inspected the meat.
Uh-oh.
Love the meat.
Oh boy. Oh my god. Ooh.
I found this in the back of one of those tourist shops. I remember, if you want to talk about it or whatever, contrary to popular belief, I do occasionally know how to shut up.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh at that.
I told him he was stupid. He told me to get off his damn back for once. And that is the last thing that we said to each other. And whatever's left of all of them is inside this box.
She'd been robbed, beaten, and honestly, I don't think I even wanted to kill them. After that, we were on the run, and it was very hard for Annie. I hope to God they are okay, and maybe I have no right in hoping that. Hey, what else do we have?
I thought you knew how to shut up.
Genuinely, I don't know that this is the best idea for you, girl.
We can't keep doing this.
Dinosaurs are very important.
I've got to find a better place for you.
So,
You could go see some state doctor and he would help you get through all the horrible shit you've been through. But that is not the case anymore. So you gotta...
It is our fuel. Because people are a resource!
wow, he really took that and ran with it. Oh.
Last chance, my friend.
I think he's just gonna keep looking at you like you're bananas. I feel like that's the vibe he's giving. I kind of live for it. Oh no. This is just great. Let me guess. They're gonna put a walker in with him. Take him. Or oh that okay. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Ugh. They're throwing what the? Oh. Oh my. Remind me of that scene in Saw. Ugh.
know how you do it. Keep it together with your kid and all. She says having a kid in the city wouldn't be safe.
It isn't safe. Just have to make it safe somehow. You do whatever it takes.
No.
I know a little girl who likes stuff like that, that's all.
Take it.
Oh boy. Well, she might not be far off. I have no idea though.
That was the best show this place has seen in years.
Wow, congratulations.
I don't enjoy such barbarism, but it had to be done. And become a meal for another starving family. I had already found the man who would become my new family. Which makes me wonder what it is you are protecting. I'm too weak and I can't do it by myself. I need help. I don't like it where I am and I just want to come home. Stop! Who is worth following here?
His name is Negan.
Oh boy. Here we go.
I know you're not the president of my fan club. I get it. But all you need to know is that we are on the same side and this plan is going to work. The two of you are leaving here tonight.
Is that the... Oh no.
So this isn't you right here?
See, this man is not about it. He's not about
If you
it.
have any information on this man, notify any office of the new Babylon Marshal. Do not trust him.
Well...
The thing is...
Whoops.
That I have people depending on me, Luther. I ain't going anywhere.
Oh my goodness.
Respectfully, people are depending on me as well.
I can't even blame this guy. You know what I mean? But it's about... Oh god. It's about to get messy. Okay.
This doesn't turn into something it doesn't need to.
Oh boy. I think it's gonna turn into something.
Okay.
Okay. Oh my. Oh my. Oh boy. Oh my god. I did not need that. I did not need to see that. I did not need that in my life. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Right. Well, how are you gonna explain that? I don't, okay. Or you're gonna try to hide the body, which I don't even think that that would be that easy to do. Oh my god. Oh no.
Round and... There you go, ma'am. The operation was a complete success. Can you do that? That was amazing.
Okay.
You do that? and
Not everybody
I'm
can
not
whistle,
around?
you know?
It doesn't matter what people say.
Ow! Don't do it. Poor dinosaur didn't hurt anybody.
I've been all around this world.
Alrighty guys, we're back with another interesting episode of Dead City, and I am very, very intrigued by Pearlie's character. I know I keep saying that. It was so funny when he was, you know, kind of being handcuffed and in that the ring, so to speak. I was genuinely like, you know, I don't really know if I want this guy to live because I don't know his whole story. We know he's kind of ruthless and we know he has some guilt with some stuff, but we, you know, and we know that he's looking for Negan. which that's going to get really interesting with him and the Croat, I feel like, going forward. But, you know, there is a part of me that is just, I don't know how I feel about his character just yet, but I'm intrigued and interested about where, you know, his whole arc is going to go within these episodes. But I do love the actor, which I started this season saying. So, you know, I still was rooting for him because I would love to just see more of this character and everything like that. You know, I think they're doing a good job of showing, you know, how ruthless and the Croat is. Not that it should be really shocking. You know, as soon as there was a little maggot in that food, I was like, this man over here to the left is not going to make it. And I didn't, you know, they were on like a balcony situation, so I had a feeling he was going to get thrown off of it. But, you know, and oh my goodness, the whole confrontation between Negan and this gentleman that I'm forgetting his name, I'm so sorry. I kind of knew where it was going to be headed. And, you know, at the end of the day, I think it's one of those situations where Negan is kind of thinking to himself, like, there's a goal in mind. He even said, like, there's people depending on me. And at this point, I have to do what I have to do. And, you know, I think it's probably a lot easier. I don't want to say easier because I'm not sure it's easy ever, but it's, you know, when he can kind of maybe justify it in his mind that, like, listen, this guy is not necessary. I don't even think Negan is, like, even really disagreeing with this guy too much, you know, like, he probably totally understands where he's coming from, but he's like, it is what it is. And, you know, it's something that maybe somebody who hasn't done some horrible things in the past or whatever would, you know, maybe not jump to right away. He is probably slightly more comfortable with and more, I guess, maybe not comfortable, but prepared to do, you know? But I do have to say, I didn't like, in that scene, especially when he was kind of like, you're going to get us all killed or whatever. And I want these people, I do want Negan and Maggie to get help, and you're going to need all the people you can get, you know, like I'm totally on board with that. I understand that, but even I said, even going into this episode, you know, there's an element that I'm just worried that these people are just going to like die trying to help. Because this is a guy who has established a lot of power in this area, and it's going to be a very difficult thing. I'm not saying it's not possible, but it's going to be a very difficult thing to kind of take him down or get Herschel to safety. And so when this guy is out here voicing his concerns for his people and being like this is almost like a suicide mission or whatever, I genuinely, like, I can't even get mad at him. And then once he finds the wanted thing of Negan to, you know, it literally even said on it, do not trust this man. Like, I'm sorry, I can't blame him. And, you know, it didn't go well for him in that moment, but my goodness, I couldn't even blame him. And as I said, I don't even think Negan blames him, but it is what it is, you know, in that moment. And, you know, there's a lot of really interesting moments of Negan kind of slipping into some ruthless acts in the name of like the bigger picture. And I'm wondering, you know, if that's going to get even more focused on going forward. And, you know, what is going to be too far eventually or not too far, you know, whatever. Anyway, but I find that interesting. The other thing I really wanted to focus on, I loved the moment with Maggie and Negan kind of just sort of opening up a little bit. You know, obviously he's not her first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, I could keep going, choice of a person to open up to, okay? Dude, I just didn't want to, you know, recite every number ever. But I think there is a sense of familiarity with him, in a sense that he is kind of the only person who is really in her corner at this given moment, which is, I think these people are too, by the way. It's just, you know, there's, much like this gentleman that did not survive, there's a little, like, you know, maybe hesitancy, or, you know, and I think that they want to help, but it can get really messy. And somebody who does at least know a lot of people in her life and has met Herschel, you know, and everything. And there's just something, and I wanted to touch on this, I don't think I did actually, in the last reaction, where you saw the flashback with her and Herschel is just kind of like, yeah, I get it. People are going to come and try to kill me. Like, he seems like a little over it, whatever. And, you know, I think a lot of people have talked about the fact within the fandom, or just in general, me being one of them, of just like the amount that Maggie has lost. And there is no way that that doesn't have such a lasting effect on you, that no matter how great the people you surrounded yourself by were, you know, or how capable they were, you know, like, not just, I mean, you talk about Herschel, you could talk about Glenn, and you could talk about, in her mind, Rick, you know what I mean? Because she doesn't, you know, she's not privy to what we're privy to, you know, not really. I don't think. Is she? Obviously, Daryl left at the end. Oh, so maybe she is, sort of. But, you know, like, these people can get lost, or they can get, you know, can die, can, you know, one by one, she just keeps seeing these people, and she fights for the people that she loves, and no matter what, it seems like it's just pain over pain. I mean, I know, we think about the Reapers and what happened there, and this is just a community that she, you know, was trying to establish and care for, and it just got wiped out. There's no way that she's not, like, super on edge all the time. I don't think there's any possible way that she cannot carry that trauma with her, and probably, you know, sort of like passes that on to Herschel, and being like, you have to be prepared at all times, because, like, you never know. And it's like, it's just, I did kind of want to talk about that, and I know that she's probably kind of beating herself up a little bit about that, but I just don't think it's, I think if you go through what she goes through, that's kind of just going to happen in some regards. Like, as much as you kind of wish it wouldn't, you wish that you could just not be kind of super hovering, or saying, like, this is how you stay safe, or whatever. And then obviously that maybe overbearing feeling probably pushed Herschel away, and so she has a lot of regrets about that. And you know, I really do hope, and I do think that we'll get through this season with Herschel being okay, or maybe not 100% okay, but surviving. But I am nervous about what could happen going forward with all of that. But it was a nice moment where they kind of did open up about stuff, and Negan talked about Annie and everything that happened there, which, again, I had a feeling it was going to tie into the whole wanted thing or whatever, but that was pretty interesting as well. All right, I think that's about it. a very interesting episode. I can't wait for the next 3. I think it's about to ramp up now. I do think that this was maybe a little bit of a, I don't want to say a slower episode, but just an episode that was sort of just building up stuff a bit. And so now I think we're gonna ramp it up. But we'll see. All right. If you would like to support me on Patreon or subscribe, I would really appreciate it. But if not, I'm just happy that you were here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.